Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. If you're new, welcome. Hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general reading for your sign. Okay, so let's see what's in the cards for you. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. We've got 10th house, 11th house. Okay, so that's Saturn. Saturn in Aquarius at the moment. Aquarius normally rules the 11th house, so I feel that this is going to come up for you. To come out. Now we've got 5th house. Get some astrology guidance. Got Mercury, so communication going to be very, very important. As I said, it's already highlighted because of all the Gemini energy, and also because of the retrograde Saturn coming in. So that squaring off for Saturn will come in for you. We've got Scorpio coming in. And we've got water element sensing. So this is the bottom of the astrological deck. Let's get some goddess guidance. We've got Freya, the bold. We've got Mart. And we've got Isis. Bottom of the goddess deck is Sedna, infinite supply. The wheel. Wow. Okay. Awesome. This one wants to come out, so let's get it out. A King of Spring. Lovely. Bottom of the Fairy Tarot is the Empress. Wow. You've got two major arcanas here. Very, very impressive energy. Very auspicious. And with the King of Spring, somebody else here looks like a person. It could be a person, or it could be an energy coming in, or it could represent something that you need to incorporate into your life. We'll have a look at that and see. Let's get some destiny card, a destiny card for you. Acceptance. Okay. I think that might be to do with this. Okay. All right, I'm going to start here. Water element sensing. So this energy is a wonderful energy, actually. It is a time. It's kind of a time for retreat, for being quiet, for just allowing things to go over or to blow over. It really is a very important time to tap into your senses, you know, your instincts and your intuitions. It's also a time to pull back your energy, because your energy may be low. And it's a time really to just rest, recover, dream, as well about what it is that you want to put into place. And also to tap into your creative or artistic energy. So this can be through imagination and inspiration, connecting to spirituality, or to, as I said, an artistic or a creative endeavor, because those energies will be very strong. It's the water element, so it's all the senses, and it's also about emotional aspects. And in some cases, as I say, you may just need to put a few boundaries in place to just withdraw, to give yourself time to do those reconnections, and also to just connect to your imagination, your inspiration, and also for dreaming and for recovery almost. But it's very much a time for gathering your resources, harnessing your resources for when you get the go ahead to move forward. So it could be throughout a period of like quietness. It's almost like the quietness before the storm. In some cases, it can be that you, some people may try and take advantage of you, or make demands on you while you are in this phase, because you are compassionate. It's an emotional energy. It's, the water signs, water element. So, that will be enhanced, and that caring and compassionate side. But you can be empathetic, but don't, as I said, have boundaries in place, protect your energy at this time, and just make sure that you don't get taken advantage of, because that sometimes can happen under this energy. But it's a wonderful time to just be calm and to tap into the other realms. You might find that in here there are other action-oriented energies, because you are an action sign. But what this is saying is that you may go through periods where you need to do this, or you may have been through a period where you have done this, where you have been quiet, and you may just be slowly coming out of it, and perhaps towards the end of the month, then the action will come in. So this is like a preparation period. So you are either coming out of it, or you are still in it. But it's just to tell you that this is necessary as part of the process here. We have also got Sedna, infinite supply. So it says here, you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So if you have been worrying or concerned about finances, or about not having enough, or not having what you need, then Sedna is here to reassure you. She's saying that this is an abundant universe, okay? And there's infinite supply for everybody. And she's saying that you just need to rest in that, and not allow yourself to slip into worry or fixating on things like that. Know that the universe has your back, that you will have what you need. You will have a roof over your head, you will have food to eat, you will have what you need. And also to just be aware that this is an abundant universe. You can tap into that by having that faith, all right? By having faith that it is an abundant universe, and that your needs will be met. Okay, it's also about balancing giving and receiving. So if you have been giving too much, then you are out of balance. If you have been receiving too much, and then you're also going to be out of balance. So, and there's lots of ways to balance this. So it is also about giving back to yourself. So you may be giving plenty to others and not actually receiving anything. So whether it's something that somebody wants to give you, whatever that may be open and gracious and accept, okay? Or it could be that you need to give back to yourself. So this can be in looking after your health, little luxuries, doing things which for yourself, like you are your own best friend. And then that should right the scales. It's also a case of, if you feel that you have been on the receiving end too much, then give back, give what you want to receive. So then, spread it around, whatever it may be, however you want to do it, but make sure that the two are balanced, and then you can anchor abundance down. But just know that the universe has got your back, and then you have faith in that, okay? All right, so we have got here the 10th house. So this is about career, fame, reputation, public status. All of those things may be coming in for you. It's also about authority figures. So this can be somebody in your life who is an authority figure, or it could be a parent, it could be somebody that you work with, or it could be a friend, or somebody that you look up to. It could also be an authoritative institution. So this may be like a government situation, or a military, or something that has power and is authoritative. So any one of these aspects coming in. It can also be about becoming mature and making something official in some way. That can also be coming in with the 10th house. So now we have got here Mercury, mind, and then we've got bold, Freya. So Friday is named after her, but her energy is this very progressive, very bold energy. She has wings on her helmet, and she has the wisdom of the cat behind her, crystals and so on. So she's really tapping in all round. It says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. So it's saying, it could be, it's a very flirtatious energy that she emits, but it's also very bold and adventurous. So this is about stepping out, and it could be out of your comfort zone. With that solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse, it could be that. It could push you out of your comfort zone. So it's about stepping out of that and going for it, but also it's a very flirtatious, very loving yourself energy. Love yourself, and that is what you will project at this time. It could also be that you need to be bold in going after something in this that's coming up for you in the 10th house. You also have Mercury, mind. This could be a number of things coming in for you. It can be saying that bring humor in. Okay, bring humor in to your situation. Don't get overly serious, which sometimes can happen with the 10th house. Have fun, be bold, get out, go and do things, and love your body, love your energy, and be flirtatious with your energy. So it could be that as well. There could be a lot of communication coming in with the Mercury energy. This is quick wit. This is quick thinking, quick on your feet. It can also be, whether you are giving this out, perhaps discussing things with others or projecting this energy outwards. But it can also be that you are receiving news or you're hearing things. In some cases, it can be like gossip, so just take the high road in that case. But this is usually about discernment. It's about using your mind to work things out. You use your heart to make decisions, but you use your mind to weigh things up, to sift and sort and formulate. And this can be around figures, it can be around words, it can be anything to do with communication that Mercury rules. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So it's also about that analytical ability. It can also be about the internet and communications of all kinds, using electronic communications or media. There's lots of ways that this can come in. It's also, it's got the energy of truth as well. So you may be hearing truth or you may be living your truth. And I feel that that is the case here, especially with Freya. You could be really coming into your own with this card. This is quick, this is incisive, this is quick-footedness, this is about quick wit and grasping things, doing your research, exchange of ideas, talking as well in some cases. You may have to really walk your talk as well in this house, being a career aspect. Maybe it's that coming in for you. So just take that into consideration. There is a slight drag period after as well, so just bear that in mind. It could also bring in aspects to do with vehicles and travel, maybe even come in for you. You have got here the 11th house. So this is to do with your futuristic dreams. What you imagine for yourself, your visions for the future. You may be tapping into that in some way. It could also have something to do with your hobbies and your interests. How are you going to take that further? It can also be about your ideals, your ideal world and so on. It can also be to do with friends or friendships that you have, aspects around that. Any kind of group activities comes in here as well. So this can be like associations, societies, or anywhere where you are part of a group. And this can be an online group even. It could also be connected to a global consciousness or group consciousness, social reform, trends in society, trends in what is popular and what is not, and how things are moving in the world. There's been a lot of turmoil, there still is at the moment. So a lot of things are shifting and changing, and this could be affecting a number of areas in your 11th house. But it is quite an expansive energy, and it's definitely about moving forward in some way into the future and using your contacts and your networks, or even connecting with friends at this time, or there may be shifts and changes going on in that for you. Now we have got Saturn here. So as I said to you, Mercury can sometimes be about speaking your truth and being in your truth, your authentic self. And Saturn is certainly going to back that up. Saturn is about being your authentic self. So this is about everything to do with your authentic self, but it's also to do with your foundations in life and what is working for you and what is not. And certain aspects that are not working for you may very well fall away at this time. So this could be friendships, it could be groups you're a member of, it could be other aspects to do with this, it could be some futuristic aspect or some ideal that you've had. So you may be taking a very realistic look at all of these aspects around you at this time, and coming to certain conclusions, or certain things may just occur. But if anything is wobbly or has a weak foundation in your life to do with this house, then Saturn will place too much pressure on it, and it will simply fall away. But it is also about bringing in rules and systems and structure and discipline in some cases. Some of it can be karma. So all of these aspects come in, just apply it as you need to in this 11th house. And it can also be around aspects to do with hard work or putting your shoulder to the wheel, really digging in for the long term. In some cases, it can be that you feel just unappreciated in some way in this house. And, you kind of, you just get you feel like you've been overlooked, or that you haven't really been appreciated in some way. That can sometimes come in with Saturn. But the wonderful aspect of Saturn is whatever you create under the Saturn energy will be a very strong foundation. It will have very strong roots, and it will stand the test of time. It's a slow-moving energy, but what it does is it forces you to build brick by brick. You also gain a tremendous amount of experience under the Saturn energy, because you have to focus really strongly on what is working, what is not, and moving forward and building a really strong system or foundation or structure for yourself. And sometimes, as I said, it may need austerity measures or cutting away things that just don't work for you. But ultimately, at the end of it, you come out very strong under the Saturn energy. For some, it will be a little bit of a wake-up call. In other words, there's some things that just will fall away. And it can be like you reap what you sow. It's kind of got that energy as well. You've got Mars, Venus at the top. So it says here, this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So whatever's going on in the 11th house, whether it's to do with your friendships or your groups or a global consciousness or an ideal that you're wrestling with, or you're just seeing things in the world that are just giving you pause at the moment. All of these things are shifting and changing right now. But it's saying that whatever, if it's a legal matter that's coming in here, the scales of justice are there, but it can also be to do with negotiations or discussions or issues that require a resolution. All of that can come in under her. But she's saying that it's best at this time to put your case forward and go for what it is that you're trying to, speak your truth and build the foundation that you require or you want. But don't attach to a specific outcome at this time, because there are other aspects of the situation that you cannot see or you don't know at this time. And this could be related to other people or other situations that you're involved in. And so don't attach yourself to a specific outcome. Put your case forward, say what you need to say, and then detach. And let her and the universe bring the situation to a fair and proper resolution. It will be handled in a just manner. So in some cases, it could be that acceptance is coming in here to do with this situation, or it could be also coming in other aspects. So you could also be, as I said, with the giving and receiving energy, which came up with Sedna. It could be when you have to accept certain things. Now, this could be help, it could be guidance, it could be advice, or you may just have to accept a situation. But it's about receiving as well as giving. So all of these aspects are coming in here. It just depends on which angle you're coming at for this energy. Now we have got here The fifth house, creativity. So the fifth house is a wonderful house for creativity, artistic things. We are all born creative. Not all of us are artistic. So just take it whichever way is for you. You know, use your creativity. It's also your flair, your originality, your individuality, your stamp on things, whatever that may be. As I said, we use our creativity all the time, every day, and everything that we do. So it's about getting to grips with that. It may be a profession for you. It's also about children. Some aspect of this is coming in to do with children, your children or somebody else's children, others that are around you at this time. It's also to do with a love affair. If you have a love affair, it can be aspects around that, but mostly it's about all forms of activities that are recreational and fun. So this can be a handcraft, it can be like a sporting activity, and this may be connected to the 11th house, which can be like club related activities. It's everything to do with that, but it's all recreational activities or any kind of activity which you enjoy, which makes you happy, which is fun and gets you out and about, whether it's in nature or whatever your situation is. And with Freya, she did ask you to get out and about and enjoy your body and enjoy the social aspects, but also to love your body and love an adventure. And certainly that can be part of this recreational aspect coming in. It has got a risk aspect to it as well. So it could be that you need to take a risk. You need to just go for something, be bold. Take this adventure which may be coming up for you, something that is, you would have previously seen it as a bit risky. Something may be coming in for you. Or it could be that it's related to a profession. In some cases, this can be stock market related. Sometimes it's about gambling. But it's the risk factor coming in here as well. Now, I'm just saying here, we've got Scorpio, I transform at the bottom, and then we've got Isis, past life. So whichever aspect of the fifth house is coming in for you, it's saying that some aspect in this house needs to be transformed or is going through a transformation. So this is, connected to the endings and beginnings. So the ending of something and the beginning of something else. It could be a cycle. It could be a change of focus. It could be at the end of like the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one, or some sort of new direction that you are going in, and that's why the past or something that you have been doing previously is now falling away. It could also be just that you need to bring this transformational energy into your relationships that come in under the fifth house. So this would be children, or a love affair, or other aspects connected to activities. And this is about, also there may be a few power struggles with this. It could also be that somebody's trying to get control in this house, or the upper hand. And it can also be just about things coming up to the surface that need to be dealt with. So whatever that may be, whatever's coming up for you in the fifth house, and it's something that just has to be addressed, and it has to be, dealt with and transformed in some way. And it could be even be children related. It could be an issue that your children are facing, possibly. Some sort of transformation. So they maybe just have been going in one direction for some time, and now they have to change direction in some way, and it's that transition that goes through. So you may be seeing it through their eyes as well. In some cases, it can also be about sexuality, so that may be relevant to the love affair situation, however you want to apply it. It's a very powerful energy, this, and it's about going through different phases, and it can be to do with, as I said, sexuality, but it can also be to do with like death and birth. But this would be death of symbolic, like something falling away, and then the birth of something, or a new idea, or a new way of life, or a new attitude even. And it can also be regenerative as well in some cases. This situation involves your past life memories. So it's something that is perhaps coming up. It could be an inhibition that you have, or it could be something that you are afraid of, and this is why you have the risk factor in here. It could be fear of opening up in a relationship, like a love affair, or it could be something to do with your children. It's something that has come from a past existence that you've had, and it was probably a time that really tested you. Maybe it was a loss that you experienced before, or some experience that is kind of lingering in your current life. But what it's saying is that don't allow this fear or this inhibition to hold you back. Okay, just know that it's an echo from some previous time, and really, you know, we all go through these phases, but you need to just acknowledge that it really is like a hangover from some previous time, and that don't let that fear stand in your way from moving forward. So this is maybe why you have the risk factor here. Perhaps it's to do with this King of Spring, or somebody that has got the King of Spring energy. Perhaps you are just afraid to take this move, you know, forward, or this activity or whatever it is. You're afraid to do it because it feels uncomfortable. You have sort of, you know, like a feeling of almost like you don't want to face it, or you are just in fear over it. And just know that, you know, you can get help. You can go to a regressionist perhaps and see if they, you know, can solve it for you. But you can also just do quiet contemplation, meditation on your own. Ask your spirit team to reveal it to you, whatever it may be. But know that quite often it is just a fear. So it's like false evidence appearing real. So it's something that appears real, but actually it's just there as a reminder. It's there as a prompt to deal with this karmic issue and release it from your life. Now, as I said, we have got the King of Spring here. So this is innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. So it could be somebody in your life representing this energy, a masculine energy, or it could be a feminine, but they have these qualities about them. You know, that they're innovative, inspiring, wise, or even quite outgoing and theatrical. So this person could be coming into your life either in your 10th house. It could be a manager or professional person that you work with, or somebody that you're involved with, or it could represent an authority figure in your life, or somebody that you admire. It could be somebody that's coming into your 5th house as a potential love affair, or it could be to do with a friend. You know, there's lots of ways that this can come in. But king-like energy. So this person is really has power, and it can also represent a financial windfall for you. So as I said, with the Sedna energy, infinite supply, the universe has ways and means of delivering this abundance to you, and it could very well come via this person or via a situation which is action-oriented. So a financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So this unexpected supporter of your cause, as I said, could be coming in with the 10th house, or as a friendship, or as somebody that's involved in your 5th house. And, you know, it could also, as I said, be that you need to activate these qualities in yourself. And this is the one's energy. So it's a very strong energy. It's a very action-oriented energy and confident. And it's saying that you may need to step up at some point here. And this maybe is why you have the Freya bold energy, unleash your adventurous side and just go for it. It could also be coming in your 11th house, as I said. But it could also be to do with your 5th house, where you need to lead the way in some way in the 5th house. So lovely. It's actually a very nice energy. It's a very busy energy, very productive energy. You know, it's king-like, and there's courage and, you know, honor and integrity involved here as well. Now, we have got these two lovely energies here. We've got the Empress. The number 3 may be important for you. It says here, time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So your creative house, your 5th house, is very much aspected at this time, and she is all about that. She is about creating abundance from your creativity. Now, it's also maybe to do with children. So maybe actually having children may be an option for you, because you've got the 5th house aspected here. And, you know, the birthing aspect of Scorpio may be coming and transforming yourself, because you're now giving birth, whether that's to an idea or to a child. You can take it as it resonates, but it's a very, very powerful energy. Empress is really the ultimate feminine energy. Whether you are a masculine or a feminine, doesn't matter. This is a powerful energy, and the feminine aspect is is about, as I said, balancing your energies. Maybe it's the masculine and the feminine aspect of yourself that needs to be balanced. But it's a very abundant energy, and it's time to make your dreams come true, to go after what it is that you want. And as I said, you may just be coming out of this water element sign where you have been in preparation, and now you're going to get a trigger which is now going to move you forward in some way. And this is where the Empress comes in. This is where the energy of the Empress. So imagine that energy in yourself, and it's a beautiful energy. She's got a chest of what looks like jewels or gold or something there. There's a baby there. This is all rebirth. This is birth. This is nurturing. This is wonderful creatrix energy, and you have the power to do that. You can certainly do that. We have also got finally the wheel. So the number 10 may be important for you as well here. So the wheel is wonderful energy. Again, lovely, another major arcana. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Okay, so I did say with Mercury, travel is possible, and Mercury can rule electronics and vehicles, so that may be appropriate for you. It may be to do with travel or some other aspect that you're involved with here. But this is saying, this is divine timing is now with you, and the wheel is turning. So you're passing out of this preparation phase, and you're now moving into an action phase, and it's, you're receiving something, you're receiving abundance in some way. Something lovely is coming in for you to shift you forward, to move you forward. It could be travel, it could be relationship related, it could be some other big aspect in your life, something that you're working on currently. But with the Empress and the wheel, really, there's nothing that you can't achieve with this energy. It's very, very powerful energy, very queen-like. But she's even above the queen, and the wheel is the universe is behind you in this. So a wonderful opportunity coming in for you, and progression, moving forward, and expansion of all kinds. Hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.